Hey guys, what's up? Happy Wednesday. I wanted to come live to you today because I just got off of a very super inspiring phone call. And as I was on the phone call, I wrote this. Can you see it? It says, "What are you waiting for? An invitation?" And it got me thinking about how I was in like the darkest period of my life, when we were in the thick of struggling with infertility, and I felt like, nothing was ever going to get better. And, it was because everything was happening to me. I was being at effect of my life. I was just kind of allowing myself to continue to feel bad about everything that was going on and not allowing myself to raise my frequency enough to figure out that if I wanted things to change, I would have to take action. I would have to do something to make it change. And so for the longest time, I just kind of felt like I needed to mosey on around in my depression and in my sadness, kind of feeling bad because I felt bad. Like, okay, I feel bad, I need to feel bad all the time. And if I don't feel bad, then I somehow am not giving the proper attention to my struggle. I don't know, I felt like this tremendous amount of guilt of not focusing on how sad I was. And in the process, I know if you've ever watched any of my videos, I've told you, I pushed everybody away from me. I pushed all my relationships aside. I pushed my family members aside. I didn't tell anybody how I was feeling, and I wasn't allowing myself to feel anything either. And so I was missing it. I was missing my life. I was missing engaging in my life. I was missing engaging relationships in my life. I was missing dyeing my hair pink in my life. I was missing feeling happy. I was missing possibility. I was missing being at cause. I was missing showing up. I was missing feeling like I was the Tinkerbell. See, Tink right here. The Tinkerbell loving, reindeer Christmas loving girl that I am. I was waiting for someone to come to me and say, tap on my shoulder, "Excuse me, miss, would you like to come to the life party?" I was missing it because I was waiting for someone to say, "Snap out of it." You don't have to be depressed all the time because you're sad. You don't have to feel guilty about wanting to get over this. You don't have to feel guilty somehow if I'm not so sad about my struggle, then that means I don't care. That was not true. That was me believing and buying into the story of, okay, I think my struggle is X. I think it is sad. I think it is tough. I think it's intimidating, overwhelming, and I think it's ruining my life. So I think I should become all those things too. I should be someone that doesn't really enjoy living, doesn't like Tinkerbell, doesn't enjoy dyeing her hair different colors. I stopped all these things. I know that probably sounds crazy and ridiculous, but it's not to me because it's a part of me. It's a part of my essence. It's a part of my power and my brilliance and my love and my magic. It's a part of my connection. It's something that makes me want to come and share it with you. That there was no connection to anything that I loved in my life because I kept thinking that I needed to be something else. I needed to be sad. I needed to enroll myself in believing more of the impossible. I will never be happy again because it's impossible. This thing is bigger than me. I can never overcome it. It's too impossible. It was all impossible. And I was waiting for anybody, anything, to come to me, like I said, and go, "Excuse me, miss, would you like to enjoy the party? Would you like to dye your hair pink and purple? Would you like to wear reindeer t-shirts and sweat a little bit while you're doing live videos? Gross. But would you like to be real for a second? Would you like to have love in your life, heart in your life, power, charm? Would you like to be all these things and share it with the world?" The answer was absolutely, positively, unequivocally no, because I wasn't open to it. And so, like I said, I didn't have quality relationships in my life because I was pushing them away. I didn't have things that excited me and motivated me. And so when I got on this conversation with this person and had this conversation that was exciting and motivating and really just lit me up on the inside, and I wrote, "What are you waiting for? An invitation?" It got me thinking about coming and talking to you because that's what I was doing. I was waiting for an invitation for someone to tell me, it's okay to let the lid off of you, Shannon. It's okay to want to get beyond this. It's okay to want to be happy again and not to have to feel guilty for it. And when I started to do all those things, when I started to really, as I've said to you before, lay down in the gutter with my pain, look it in the eyes and say, you're not winning anymore. I want to win. I am strong. I am loving. I am magic. I am this Tinkerbell loving girl. And that's what I want to be. I want to be this person more than this other person that's sad all the time. That's when everything started to shift. That's when I started to develop motivation, power, belief. That's when I started to develop more connected relationships. That's when I found my purpose. That's when I found possibility. And so I wanted to come live to you today to tell you that there's no invitation coming. It's not coming. No one's going to come and tell you that the time is now for you to live your life. No one is going to come to tell you that now is the time for you to pull away from the crowd. Do something risky. And it doesn't have to be risky, scary. It could be risky dyeing your hair. Maybe for some of you that's scary, but it's hair. It just grows back. It'll wash out. But regardless, it could be you standing up for yourself and saying, I believe in love and I believe in possibility and I believe in my power. I believe that the time is now and I'm not waiting anymore. And those, like that saying, those that mind don't matter and those that matter don't mind. That's what will happen. There will be new relationships, new fruitful relationships in your life. There'll be a new energy. There'll be possibility. There'll be room for you to grow and to show up, to accept your life invitation, which, by the way, if you're living and breathing, is out there. It's happening right now. You being alive is your invitation to show up and to exist and to make your mark and to be vibrant and loud and sweat on live videos. So gross. But yeah, I needed to come live and share this with you that there's no invitation coming. No one's coming to rescue you. No one's coming to validate your feelings about anything. And you shouldn't want them to. You be your best friend. You validate you. You show up as your essence. You allow yourself to dye your hair pink or love Tinkerbell or sweat on live video. You show up for you in that big way. You're the invitation. No one's going to come and physically give it to you, my friend. No one's going to come and do that. You have to do it for yourself. And when you do, I swear, it'll probably be slow because it was slow for me too. But when you start showing up in your life as your essence, as your power, your brilliance, your charm, your love, your heart, for yourself, those relationships will start to change. The, let's say, black and white image of life will start to have a little bit more color. And all of those things about before, about feeling like you needed to act a certain way or feel guilty about certain things or not show up or be so vibrant or loud or say what you think, that won't matter anymore. It'll get better. It'll get easier. And being you will feel validation enough. So don't wait for the invitation. This is your invitation. If you're waiting for one, do it now. Be you. Live in your essence now. All right, guys. Thanks so much for signing on. As always, be good to yourself. Reach out to me if you have any questions or if you just want to talk. I love you. Be so freaking good to yourself. Please. You deserve it. Your life depends on it. This is your call to action, to live. Be you. I love you. Mwah! Be you out loud. Sweat on my video. Be gross. Okay, have a great day. Talk to you soon.